again, like if we're comparing two things here and 2.20, 2.09999, and so on, you just go until there's a difference. Like the first one's the same, is the
Yeah.
second one the same?
No.
So whichever one is bigger, whichever one is smaller.
So 2 point. So that would be true.
It is true. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Number 6 is correct. They pair together, though. I think is maybe a thing that we should talk about briefly. Um, the factors of 18 are 1 times 18,
Yeah, and that's
2
what I did.
times 9. Yeah.
That's what
And
I
so
did.
that's a good way to do it here. So, all right. Let's go to the first 3 on that page. Why don't you try writing out a few of these if you can, or maybe do one at a
Um.
time. Let me know when you come up with your
Well,
answer.
sum is addition, and divided
Yes,
is division. But the sum of a number divided by 4 and 8. So if it
all
was the
right, so
sum
let
of
me,
a number divided by 4, that would make sense. It'd be like x divided by 4 plus, I don't
that's
know.
right. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
write something out. Yeah, go ahead and write something out. I'll and tell me what variable you use. Let's try to
I'll
use
use
X in all
x,
these.
yeah.
Yeah, X would be better than other letters. Go ahead and write something out, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. Um, so, um, I got, well, I just did 4 divided by x plus 8. Or x divided by 4 plus 8.
Let me write down something. Is this what you have, or does yours look different than that?
Um, yeah, that's what I have.
Okay, that's good. It's in it because I don't want to focus on how you say it as much as what you write down.
Yeah.
Um, all right, very good. So let's have you try the next one.
3 less 8. X times 2 minus 3. Or would it be 3 minus x times 2?
So the 3 less always comes after,
Yeah. So
and
x
you
times
typically
3.
want, yeah, you typically want the number in front of the variable as
Okay.
a preference.
Okay. Different. Okay. Difference. So for the next
Right.
one, would it
Go
use
ahead.
like 0.5
Okay, half can be 0.5.
minus,
Yep.
so like 0.5 minus
So
six or
every time you see the word number, though, number
infinite
means
x.
X.
So 0.5 minus x minus 6.
But it's half a number. Like let's
Oh,
just
so
say your
6
number is
divided, right?
let's say your number is 10. What is half a number? What does half a number become?
5.
Okay, let's say your number is 14. What is half the number?
7.
Okay, so but your number is X. So what are you doing to X? What's the
Dividing it by
operation?
2.
Yeah, it says half though, so you want to do 0.5 times X.
Okay. Okay. Then we'll just and then minus 6.
Thanks.
Okay.
Why don't you try number 4 on your own? You're just adding fractions. I'm sorry, adding decimals. Should be pretty straightforward.
So, wait. So is it just like normal adding? 1.6.
Very good. So number 5 is really similar. You have to do the part inside parentheses first. So just
Okay.
like it's like number 4, you're going to add the numbers inside 2 plus
Okay.
0.4 plus 0.6, then square. So you get whatever that number is, then square it, meaning multiply it by itself.
Okay. Mm, 9.
You're adding 2 plus 0.4 plus
Uh.
0.6. You're just
Oh,
adding what's inside parentheses.
okay. So yeah, wouldn't it be 9?
So 2.0, 0.4. Oh, you're giving me the final answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I get yes. The final answer is 9. I was just asking you. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I agree. Yes, I apologize. I thought you were giving me the inside number. I'm like,
no,
oh,
it's on the inside would be
okay,
6.
that looks really good. You're kind of the nice thing is you're kind of moving away from stuff that you were struggling with. Some fractions and stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, it will come back here. So let's go to the next page here. I'll just take a look at these and look for any mistakes
Yeah.
here.
These
Um,
are I well, I guess not all of them are probably correct, but they are fairly easy. Like integers just
Well,
kind of
you gotta be careful because like you can put something down and think you're right. The
yeah.
ones that are more left, these are smaller, these
Yeah,
are
isn't it more
larger.
to the right would be larger, right?
Yes. Okay. So I'm looking at your answers here, and one of the ways that I would do this is figure out which one is larger each
Yeah.
time, which is what you've done. These are all correct. Very good. Look at the next grouping here. Ordering is very important. I get students that, taking more advanced classes, you can't put stuff in order. We got a problem here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
looks good, looks good. Sometimes it's easier when you got more numbers. That looks good as well. All right, so the absolute value, you probably learned in class, absolute value always returns positive, but that doesn't mean the answer is positive.
Mm-hmm.
Like for 12, yeah, it's positive because there's nothing else. But if there's an operator on the outside, like in
Like 20
14,
or
like
yeah.
20, yeah, it's probably going to be negative. Yeah, these all look good. No issues there. Okay. So then the next grouping is where you have to simplify first. And I did see a mistake here, at least in the first one. So
I
this is
haven't gotten the
actually
third one yet.
24 is actually -4, so it should be the other direction.
Oh, it's true.
So 26 is, it's almost like you just got, I don't know, you got moving too fast through these. 26 is a problem. All right, so I want you to look starting at 27, look through the rest of them and see if you want to make any changes.
Okay.
There are a number of them that I would recommend some changes to.
Mhm. So, well, I changed the 27, and I changed 28, and then I changed. Wait, well, then I just solved 31.
Okay, what did you get for 31?
5 is larger.
Okay. Any others that you want to change?
Mm,
Unfortunately, like I can't just tell you because
yeah, I
there's
know.
like that gives it away. But there's one more that's an issue.
Well, 30 looks like it's negative, but that's just like
So
an
this
erased text
so
there.
this like one of the things I don't like is I would put the answer down in the one I'm comparing. -1 and -3.
Yeah,
So which is larger, -1 or -3?
-1.
Right. So it should be that way. And that's easier to see if you're comparing the ones down, down below. Like you almost like cross out that line that you're
Mhm.
looking at here. All right. So good job on that. Baby gained 15 pounds. We'll write this amount as an integer. Okay, yeah. 33 and 34 are correct. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. Any other things you'd like us to work on today?
No, that's it.
Okay, let me go back and look at your old assignment, one of your old assignments, because I know we had some issues on some of these. Um, I know mostly it's fractions. Mostly it's fractions are the
Yeah.
challenging stuff. We've got some extra time today, so we might as well use it on that.
I think we're gonna start getting back into fractions soon-ish.
That that would be
She said.
that
She said that we might start working more with fractions soonish,
yeah.
but
All right, let's try some here. Let's try 5/8 minus 2/3. Let's have you try. Actually, that may not be good for you. Sorry, let me just think through this. Yeah, so let me just make this 1/3. Okay, why don't you try this problem here on your own?
okay. So 5 minus 1/3. So 8 times 1/3. Fraction is the one that's like,
You have to make the bottoms the same.
yeah. The 3 times E.
Bottom should be 24 for both.
Yeah. 24. So then 15 on the top and then 8 on the top. So
Okay. So what does this become?
6 24ths. Actually, 7 24ths.
Okay, good. All right. That's good. Let's try another one here. Let's go 3/4 plus 2/3 minus 1/2. Okay.
Okay.
So I haven't done one like these in a while, but again, you're going to make a common denominator.
Okay. Oh. 12. 9.
Yeah, I agree. It is 12. So figure out what goes in the top and bottom there.
9, 8, and 6.
Okay. So add and then subtract.
Adding 8, 17 minus 6 is 11. So 11 over 12.
Okay, very good. All right, so let's look at some stuff from earlier. Let's say it's 3 plus 10 over, sorry, let's do it this. 3 plus 1 over 10 plus 3 over 100. And I want this as a decimal.
Okay.
So we did one like this on the back,
Yeah.
your mixed review.
Um. So the 10 and 2. 3 over 13. Sorry. 3.13.
Okay, 3.13, very good. Very good, all right. Okay, let's say you have a rectangle and this is 2x and this is 3x plus 1, and I want you to find the perimeter.
Okay.
So just to be clear, if
Yeah.
this left side is 2x, what is the right side?
2x.
And what about the bottom?
3x plus 1.
And the perimeter is all the
Yeah.
way around. Okay, why don't you try that for me, please?
10x plus 2.
Okay, I agree. Very good. Now we can make this more complicated and we give you something like this where it's 2x minus 3y, 4x plus 2y.
Mm-hmm. Mm. 12x plus 10y.
Okay, it may not have been fair for this one. I don't know if we've covered this, but what is you have 4x plus 2y. Let's just do this, plus 2x minus 3y. Have we covered how to do a positive and a negative?
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, you're not just adding them up.
Yeah. Here, I'll read you that, so I forgot. Nice. Not subtraction. Dot subtraction. Okay, so
And then, I mean, you have to do it again, but
yeah,
it's
but it's still 12x. Then the y changes to 5y, right?
well, it's positive 2y minus 3y. What does that become? Maybe that's the issue here. We
Oh,
haven't talked
positive
about this.
2y minus 3y is negative 1y.
Yes.
So negative 1y plus negative 1y is positive 1.
Okay, and then you do the same thing over
Yes.
here. You have another one of those minus 1y's. So there are two negatives. So it makes
Oh, so
a
it's
mine.
negative 2y.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's try another one here for a different shape altogether. Let's say I give you a triangle like this, and I go 4a minus b, 3b plus a, 4b minus 2a, like that.
Okay. Okay, so that would become okay, so okay, so 6b plus 7a.
I agree with your 6b, but not your a. So let me just write this out. So 4a minus 1b, that's the first term top
Mhm,
left, plus 3b plus 1a plus 4b minus 2a.
mhm,
So let's just say you're going to do the a's first. Positive 4a, positive 1a, minus 2a.
mhm.
Look at that one more time. Let me know what that becomes.
Okay, so
4
4a,
plus 1 minus 2.
4 plus 1, 5a minus, oh, so 3a.
Good. And then the other one here, you can see it's nice because minus 1b plus 3b plus 4b.
6b.
Yes. Good. Okay, let's try another one here where I'm just going to write it and see if we can. And I know maybe the letters, it's like
Yeah.
minus 3m plus 2n minus 5m plus 4m plus 8n minus 3n. Give that a try, please.
Okay. So, so for the M's, it would be -7, sorry, 8, -8 plus is -4M plus 7N.
Correct. Good. All right, let's do a few simplifying. Let's say it's a squared minus b squared over 2ab. A equals -1 and b equals 2.
Never done that before. Unless I did it last year. Can't remember.
You had some problems like this on order of operations.
But it was
So if
never
this
like
looks
negative, so I'm not
okay,
used
then
to
let
it.
me then let me let me let me let me make this. I'll just change separate. We'll make this positive. That's fine. So it's not that important.
So 3/4.
Okay, and that's your final answer.
I think so. It can't be reduced.
All right, 1 squared minus 2 squared over 2 times 1 times 2. So it's 1 minus 4 over 4, which is minus 3 over 4. Minus 3 over 4.
Um,
Really close there. Hopefully,
wait, why would it become -3/4?
1 is less than 4. One takeaway
Oh
before you
yeah.
have.
So yeah, minus -3/4. Oh yeah, okay. So
Okay. Let's try a couple more. Let's say it's x times y minus 5 over x squared plus y squared. X equals 2 and y equals 1.
-3/5.
Very good. Okay, perfect. All right. So, I mean, anything else you want to cover today?
I think so.
Okay. So we'll next session is scheduled for Thursday.